Okay, I'm going to make a video about using things off-grid for heat and light, and charging your phone up, charging your flashlight up, and there's some other stuff that I got online from a company called Wish, but I think Wish is just a person that throws out a whole bunch of companies all together, and you just buy whatever thing you're looking for from a bunch of different companies. So I'm just going to show some of the stuff that I use, because I was watching a video yesterday. It was about a guy sleeping in his van, and he was using the little tea candles as his as for his heat. So I told him he could save a lot more heat if he used some candle lanterns. It's because it'll hold the heat inside the lanterns, and then it disperses the heat from the top. So I'm going to show these two things here. I've showed this one here before. This is my little Chinese looking lantern thing, and it has a little tea candle in there. And what it does is when it heats this up, it actually heats the top of this up, and it throws out a little bit of heat out of these little holes, and it lets the heat disperse slowly instead of going straight up to the ceiling. And then the machine, not machine, I guess, the lantern itself becomes like a heater because it warms up this top piece. And then this one here, it's a bit bigger than the other one, and it'd probably be better if I had a bigger candle in it, because it would throw a little bit more heat in there. But anyways, I just got a little tea candle in there, and it lets the heat come out of the top of there, and it stops here at the top, and slowly you put your hand over it, you can feel the heat coming out of it, so the top of this heats up. So those are two things that you could buy and set them up instead of just having the little tea candles sitting there, because he set up like 100 sitting on one tray. But you can put one of these little tea candles up there, and this would hold enough heat for like 10 of these little tea candles, because all the heat stays right here in the lanterns. Okay, so we're going to move on to some solar stuff that I bought online. Yeah, it takes a little while for it to come. I'm going to start out with this right here. This is a solar panel light. Here's the solar panel that comes with it, and it plugs into the light. So like, let's say you're wanting to go out camping, or your power gets shut off somehow, or from a storm, whatever, or you just want your house to be off grid and save some money. So I'm going to turn the light off and show you how good this light works. I bought 4 of them, and they say they last about 4 hours each. So here's the light, and as you can see, it shines the whole area up pretty good for just being one little bulb. And then during the daytime you can charge that up solar. I wanted to show the bulb first so that you can see there's a lot of things that you can charge this thing up with, and I bought a few of them. So anyways, the first one comes with this. It looks like it's a pretty cheap solar panel. It don't look like it's really that good. I wouldn't dare put it out in the sunlight or anything, but I did try them out, and it works pretty good. There's the other one. They come in this little box. So there's the other 3 that I had bought. Okay, I guess I'll turn the light back on so we can see. Alrighty, so that's part of it. And then I bought this other solar panel. It's bigger than the other panel that I just showed you. This one has 4 panels in it. So as you can see, there's the 4 panels, and then it has these little clips that it comes with, like if you want to hang it in a tree or whatever. And then on the very back of it, this is where you plug in your USB port. It only has one USB port, but if you wanted to, you probably could buy you a little splitter or something. But it comes with this little wire, and that wire can actually fit into this bulb right here, and this 4 solar panel thing would charge this light up faster than the 1. And then I also have these other lights over here, these 2 flashlights. One of them I bought online from Wish, and then the other one I bought from a local battery store. So I'll show you this one first. It's okay, so that's where you plug it in to charge it up, and it also has a USB port if you want to charge something from the flashlight. And this one has like 2 settings. Okay, so there's bright and there's dim, and then it's off. So that's about all that one does. But this one's got that unique feature where you can actually charge from the flashlight if you needed to. You can also use the solar panels to charge that up, or plug it into the wall with the USB port charger. Okay, so this one right here I bought online from Wish. It's supposed to be a really powerful flashlight. So you push this little button here, and then all these lights come on showing you that it's on. So it's pretty bright. It's a really bright flashlight. So then you got dim, then you got an even lower dim. So it's got three dims, and then it's got the flash. So let's say you're doing security or whatever, you can shine this light in somebody's face, and it'd be hard for them to see you, to shoot you or punch you. Okay, and then you got the SOS signal, and then it off. So it also has a tactical piece here where you can like hit people and fight them with that. Alright, and then the next thing I'm going to show you is this radio. It's a solar radio, and this is the solar panel that's on the top of it. They said you can charge your phone up with it, but they didn't recommend it. But I'd say just use this thing. This comes on automatically when you open the solar panel, and then you can turn the radio on. Okay, and then you have this light here. You can push the button in there, and it's got a flashlight on it. And then in this back panel here, this is where you can plug stuff in. You got the USB, and then the same plug that you use to charge your phone up with. You can charge your radio up with it, and then it's got a earphone jack and USB. And what else does it have here? Oh yeah, it has the crank. You know, you can sit there and spin that around and crank it up. It's hard to do one-handed. And then you can stick AAA batteries in here and run it from the AAA batteries. And you can just switch it there with the switch between the internal battery or the AAA. And it also has a weather band. So you actually have 3 ways to charge it. You can plug it into the wall. You can use solar if you're out away from any place you can plug it in, or you can use the little crank to charge it. Of course, it takes a lot of hand cranking to do that up. You'd probably have to do it a few hundred times to charge it. So I think they said you can crank it like 30 times, and it lasts about 30 minutes. And so that's a pretty cool little idea there. I already have the bigger radio, solar panel radio, and then I just decided to buy a second one just in case one of them breaks on me. Alright, and then this one here is like that other solar panel that folds up. You just unfold it, and you got several solar panels. So there you go. It folds up like a little wallet. But this one is a little different. It has a power bank on it. So let's say, because this solar panel you only be able to use when the sun's out, but this one here you'll be able to use after the sun goes down. So you pull these little clip things on the corners, and you can lift it right out of it and carry the box just by itself to charge your stuff up. Plus it has a little light on there, so you hold the little light on till the light comes on. It's pretty bright, and those are the indicators, shows you how much battery power you have left in it. So this one's fully charged, and I bought 2 of these because I was like, sooner or later these power banks, they go bad and quit on you. So it's pretty much with any solar. That's why I like solar stuff where you can change out the batteries and put new batteries in it and recharge the batteries. So anyways, this one has a power bank in it, so even when the sun goes down, you can stick your flashlight on this or your cell phone, and the light bulb thing, you know, you'd be able to charge this. Let's say it goes all the way out, you can go ahead and charge it from the power bank. Alright, and then I got one more thing in here, and this was a big box, and so it's got a bunch of solar panels already in it. Comes in a box by itself, and that's a really bright light on the back of it, so you can aim that like out there at your camp and see whatever's going on. And it also has the little SV input, so you can like charge this box up with other solar panels or power supply in your house. And and these plugs are to do light bulbs. As you can see, it has a little light bulb there, has a USB port, and then the on and off switch to charge your stuff. And it also has a flashlight here on the front of it, so you know you can aim around instead of just the whole camp. So I thought this box was pretty cool, and all of this stuff, most of the stuff I have here, the solar radio, the one flashlight there, all these solar panels, they all came from a company called Wish, W-I-S-H, and it's all in capital letters. Takes a little while for the stuff to come in the mail, but if you can't get this stuff locally in your neighborhood, you know, you just have to order stuff by mail and have it sent to you. Because you know, I looked all around in my neighborhood. The only thing they had solar wise was real big solar panels and stuff, and have to buy a whole big solar kit. And this was just some little smaller stuff, and I think the light bulb thing is going to come in really handy. And like I said, I bought 4 of them, so if one of them battery goes all the way dead through the night, then I got 3 more to go. And I ordered some bigger ones. They came in like it was 130, 150. I think there was an 80, and then something like a 50. So I bought the 80. I did the ones that like right in the middle, because like I figured if it uses more power, the batteries are probably going to go dead faster. So I just kind of went in the middle on how much the light bulb would shine. So I could probably show those later on when they come in the mail, because I haven't got those yet. But all of this other stuff is pretty cool stuff if you want to go out camping or off grid, or you know, just in an emergency when all your power goes out, you'll still have some light and some way to charge your phone and flashlights. Okay, so there's my review of some solar stuff and how to use these little lanterns to hold some heat, just in case the power goes out and there's no way to get any heat. You know, you get a bunch of those little tea candles. I think at my store they was like $6 for 100. You can get them at Myers, or you go to Big Lots. Big Lots has them, and so that's one way to have heat and solar lighting and stuff like that. And you can also use that stuff for light. You know, if all the power goes out. Let me shut this light off here, and you'll see it actually has a little bit of light there. You know, so you can see some. It won't be like the light bulb thing, you know, because there's what the light bulb does. It's a lot brighter. But if you need some heat and some little bit of light, you can carry that lantern around with you, and you also save energy, you know, if you don't want to have a big power bill all the time. Okay, thank you for watching. That was my review for solar and lanterns.